200 lap race. This should be a fun one here for the NASCAR Xfinity Series. We qualified 14th. You see there's 3 drivers going to the rear of the field at the start here. And here we go. It won't affect our starting position. We'll still start 14th here with Christopher Bell. And the green flag will be in the air here at Charlotte. We're underway in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. 45 laps in the opening stage of the race, and we'll get to see how this is going to go. Can we make it the entire way as far as the tires here? We did not practice. Just got up into the wall there in the opening corner of the race. Had to be careful, Tyler Reddick. Oh, there we go, into the wall. I was waiting on that. Nevertheless, we got out of it. Oh, wow, Tommy Joe Martin's really got loose there off the turn 4. He's able to keep it going, though.
Inside. You got room, you're clear there.
Now we work around here, trying to get around the outside of Morgan Shepherd off of turn 2. Using the steering wheel in this race, Michael Annett was able to lead lap 1 despite Tyler Reddick qualifying on the pole for this one. We look to go to the outside now on Jeremy Clemens. We're going to be running the top side of the track the majority of the day today. Charlotte's a little tighter of a 1.5 mile racetrack here. It's got the quad oval on the front stretch.
Still there?
Here we go, off of turn 2. Gonna get around Ross Chastain out to the inside of Chase Briscoe. Looking to go right up the passing zone here on Briscoe, and now look at Christopher Bell thread it right up the middle, or at least was looking at it. Slight contact was made that time with Chase Briscoe, now to the outside of Justin Haley. Trying to get on by Justin Haley. And we will, so we're up to 10th. Quickly down the back straightaway, using that straightaway speed to move to the inside now on John Hunter Nemechek into turns 3 and 4. And we're going to get on by. Cole Custer now in the lead. So 3 different leaders already in this race through the first 4 laps. As we are currently in 9th. Going nowhere but up since the start. Noah Gregson in the 9 car.
Still there?
The Daytona winner in real life, Noah Gregson here trying to get the win in this one.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear there.
Quickly going to be able to clear him. Austin Cindric side by side, still side by side off of turn 2. Now 3 wide down the back straightaway. BJ McLeod holding his own right now in the top 10. But now for long as Christopher Bell makes a great move to get around both of them. Christopher Bell now up to 6th. Still 39 laps left in the opening stage of the race. Got a little bit looser of a setup here. You can see how much the car is really just sliding around. Slowly but surely catching up to the back bumper of Ryan Sieg here, lap after lap, corner after corner. Have to keep running the top side like we are right here. The fastest line around the racetrack. At least in my opinion. Michael Annett, though, just in front of him here. It's about to be a three-car battle for fourth here in a matter of moments. And again to the outside. Hanging it in strong. That's going to give us some straightaway speed now down the back. Here we go to the inside of Ryan Sieg.
Still there.
And now Michael Annett kind of in our way as we get a little tight up the racetrack. Had to get out of the gas before we ran into the side of the 39 car. Oh wow, Michael Annett really blocking off Ryan Sieg there. He's really trying his hardest right now to hold on to fourth. Oh, look at him wash up the racetrack right in front of us. So we clear Ryan Sieg in the middle of the corner. And a little bump to the back of the one car now. Going into turn 3. This should give us the run down through the quad oval to the outside of Michael Annett here for fourth. We're finally going to get on by. Tires are really getting worn off pretty quickly in this one. Jeffrey Earnhardt trying to battle with Reddick for second right now. We'll make it a three-car battle for the time being. Reddick blocking off the bottom lane of the racetrack as we're going to pull alongside of Jeffrey Earnhardt. Now to the inside at the stripe on Reddick. Christopher Bell is up to second place here, right behind Cole Custer's last year's Big Three, now running 1, 2, 3 on the track, but not for long because Jeffrey Earnhardt trying to move into the third position. Earnhardt able to clear Reddick off of turn 2, and now can we run down the 0-0 of Cole Custer. Still 32 laps left in the opening stage of the race. Really close to the wall that time. Nice smooth corner through turns 3 and 4. We're running him down slowly but surely here. Still got plenty of time to catch him. How many more laps though? I think we're going to have a chance here to pass him this next lap. At the long, Custer leads. He throws the block on us. Slight contact was made there. We had to get out of the gas. Custer's now caught a lap car there. He's a 35 of Joey Gase. We're going to both get on by him pretty quickly now. And down the back straightaway, here we go. Again, looking to the inside now on Cole Custer, side by side for the race lead into turn 3.
Still there.
And Christopher Bell is going to take his first lead of the race here this afternoon. Bell leads Custer now back to second, 29 laps to go in stage 1. And caution will fly for the first time here today. And it looks like Cole Custer is actually going to be hitting pit road. So maybe a little pit strategy here for Custer. Who knows? James Smith, Cesar Barcella. Coming down. So Timmy Hill, Joey Gase, both a lap down. Timmy Hill will get the free pass. We're going to stay out of the pits here, trying to conserve our tires as long as we possibly can.
Alright, man. You're coming to the green.
We're just not sure how this race is going to play out here. Green flag back in the air here at Charlotte. 26 laps to go in the stage. We've run almost 20 laps completed here in this race, but we do already have our first caution. Cole Custer going to restart at the rear of the field here. Back in the 36th position after hitting pit road, or sorry, 34th position. There's a couple other guys on the lead lap at the rear that already pitted, so So we go from 34th to 1st here in the stage on 4 fresh tires. It's going to have about 17 lap fresher tires than the rest of the field. We'll just have to see. Be lucky, in my opinion, just to get back to the top 10. I think it's doable for him to get back into the top 10. But us having the clean air, we're going to drive away from everybody right now. We'll see how big of a lead we're going to get out to before Custer has a chance to even strike. Little kiss of the wall in turns 1 and 2. All's good though. One time the Xfinity Series goes to Charlotte on the course of the season. Next time it will be in the city of Charlotte for the Xfinity Series. It'll be for the Roval in the playoffs. It'll be road course racing. Right along now at the in-car cam for the first time here today in this Toyota Supra. Halfway home now in stage number 1, cross flags in the air. Jeffrey Earnhardt doing a good job right now, currently running in second. He's very much had a roller coaster of a season. Through the first third of the year, will be a third of the way through the entire season after this race tonight. And as far as the regular season goes, we still have 15 races left in the regular season after this one. Still plenty of time here for drivers to lock themselves into the playoffs on wins and maybe even a possibility of that tonight. Man, we got loose up there. We got very close to the wall that time. Caution's going to fly now. So caution is out with 19 laps to go in stage number 1. And we're going to have some more drivers pitting now. Joey Gase will get the free pass now. Custer drove up to 21st. We got more drivers coming onto pit road this time. So here we go. During the course of this live stream, because we're going to stay out of the pits here, but during the course of this live stream, I have just now hit my 50th subscriber. So if you guys heard that notification on the checker, so a mini milestone moment here, one of hopefully many on the channel. Thanks for everybody that is not only currently watching now, but has ever watched my videos and will keep watching in the future. So This is going to be a very interesting race here to the end of the stage. We've got some drivers at pit again on that second caution. Will they be able to run us down here before we get to the green, white, checker flag? We have 15 laps to decide if it'll happen or not. We're trying to get back up to speed here at Charlotte right now. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be an interesting race to the finish of the stage. Let me tell you, we've quickly widened out to about a 1-second lead. It's just a matter of time. Those drivers on 4 fresh tires, when will they come to catch us? You can bet we're going to be blocking like crazy here to hold on. Jeffrey Earnhardt, who restarted second on the outside of us, also stayed out of the pits along with a lot of guys in the top 10. Zane Smith, Timmy Hill, they were at the rear of the field there. They're catching up now as well. I don't think Noah Gregson's got fresh tires. We do know Cole Custer's on fresher tires than what we are. But he doesn't have the freshest tires in the field right now. 12 laps to go in stage 1. He is just over 4 seconds off the lead in third, and I'm sure he'll catch Jeffrey Earnhardt for second here eventually. Custer led a lot of the early going of this race before we ended up taking the lead from him. Continue to alternate through the cameras. 11 to go in stage 1. We don't even know if we're going to stay green to the end of the stage. We might get another caution. Who knows? Still slightly pulling away here from Cole Custer. Custer's up to second though. 4.5 seconds off the race lead. I just have to see how the track position is going to play out in stage 2. They're not yet pit. Hoping that the right front tire is going to last long enough for us here, as we have 10 to go in the stage now. Just trying to get to the stage break here before we take 4 fresh tires in pit. Playing the track position game right now. Trying to conserve the amount of tires we have all the way to the finish. Laps to go. Continue to wind these laps down. Well, Zane Smith holding his own despite running at the rear of the field for the majority of this race. He is currently in 4th. Sure, Noah Gregson will pass him for position here before long, but he might have a shot to at least get some sort of stage points here. Start the race off and maybe get great track position when we start stage number 2. Right front tire getting pretty worn out right now. We're just trying to last to the end of the stage at least. It's going to be close, but I think we can do it. 7 laps to go now at the line. Looking for 10 points here, and an additional playoff point as well. Custer 7 seconds off the lead, just waiting for maybe either me having to pit from the lead or blow a right front tire, whatever happens first. We're about to catch lap traffic here. You can bet I'm staying out. I'm not going to pit from the lead here. Even if that right front tire does blow, I'm just going to try to hold on to it. Try to get the stage win. It's risky this early in the race doing that, but I have a good feeling we're going to make it to the end, though. It's going to be close. 5 to go now. Jeff Green kind of got in our way a little bit there on the front stretch. We try to roll around these lap cars at the rear of the field right now. A lot of them on the back marker cars currently, and now side by side just in front of us. This is going to cost us a lot of time too. Brandon Brown, Elliott Sadler, slight contact in the middle of turns 3 and 4 with Sadler, and he's still in our way. Still got about an 8-second lead, 4 to go now in the stage. It wasn't exactly what we were looking for there, but we're going to roll on through. Christopher Bell. We try to pull away with the race lead.
Inside. Bottom of the grid.
For being a 1.5 mile racetrack, though, Charlotte Motor Speedway is pretty tight for the most part here. I'm trying to work through the traffic, and again, oh wow, look at, oh no, Josh Malicki really trying to pull off his blocking moves. It looked like the outside was going to be open, and then he went high, went low. But now he's racing for the free pass position currently, and a huge wall of about 7 cars now just in front of us as a 3x3 coming off of turn 4. This could get sketchy. Coming back to the start-finish line, we're going to try and hurry up and get around them. Oh my goodness, 2 to go in the stage. The tire's going to make it, but we're having some sketchy moments here.
See if we can manage our tire wear a little, all right?
Kaz Gralla now just in front of us as we quickly move back down to the inside. We'll put him a lap down. Now 21 drivers on the lead lap. And we will make it to the end of the stage now. White flag will be in the air, 1 lap to go in stage number 2. Or sorry, stage 1. I'm not sure why I said stage 2, my bad. Quickly going to the outside now, off the exit of the corner. Wow, Zane Smith's really falling back. He's a lap down now. How many more drivers will go a lap down to the end of the stage as we try to hurry up and rush on by?
You're going to blow a tire soon.
Now only 14 drivers on the lead lap here to the end of the stage as we get tight off of turn 4. We got to get out of the gas, we're fine. And the green-white checker flag will be in the air. Christopher Bell will win stage number 1. So Bell will win stage 1 here at Charlotte. And we'll line them back up and bunch them back up here to start the second stage of the race. I'm sure most of, if not everybody's going to hit pit road here this time, regardless of who ended up pitting under the 2 cautions in the opening stage. So we're definitely taking 4 fresh tires here. Run about 54 laps on a full tank. Matt Mills got the free pass there through that final corner on Chad Fincham, so Mills will line up back on the lead lap again. Michael Annette wins the race off pit road, gains 2 spots. We lost the 1 there. Custer lost the spot as well, of course. So Michael Annette will control the pace on the restart here. Green flag is in the air. Very close to one another on the restart right now as we shift up through the gears. Now quickly into 4th, entering turn 1. Michael Annette had a better start though on the bottom of the racetrack as we're just trying to hold on the top right now. And here comes Custer. Custer possibly looking to the inside of Michael Annette. For the lead, side by side into turn 1. Off the exit of the corner. Here comes Bell looking to the top side. Not going to work at least that time. And now here is Cindric still on the inside of us. Man, this is pretty tight. It might not look like it, but trying to hold this wheel as steady as I possibly can. Side drafted off Cindric off of turn 2. We're going to beat him into turn 3 now as we try to hold on to 3rd. Briscoe now, he's going to challenge for 3rd. He's going to beat us back to the line for it too. Ryan Seed not too far behind us either. In fact, right on our back bumper. Here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt now to the inside. We're just getting blown by as of right now. I'm being patient with the car though. I know it's going to come in eventually here. Side by side behind us between Ryan Sieg and BJ McLeod. Custer's been running the top side as well here. We run back down to the inside of the racetrack now. Side by side for second between Briscoe and Annette. Annette led the second lap of this race. Tyler Reddick is nowhere to be seen in the top 5 right now. He was the pole sitter in the race. Look at us go down the back straightaway, rolling into turns 3 and 4. Trying to close in on Michael Annette right now, who is just in front of us. To the inside of Annette. Through to Quadway. Just ran our fastest lap ever here at Charlotte at 30.019 was that last lap time. And we're clearing that off of turn 2. Jeffrey Earnhardt here just in front of us as we look to the top side, entering turns 3 and 4. Big run now through 3 and 4. To the outside of Jeffrey Earnhardt off the exit of the corner. Here we go as we try to hold on to it. Nope, still side by side for third. Trying to get the side draft down the back straightaway. Back up the track again into 3. Jeffrey Earnhardt doing a great job on the bottom, but look at us holding him on the top side. He can't steer clear of us until finally it looks like he might. And look at Jeffrey Earnhardt go now, down to the inside of Chase Briscoe. We're going to try to follow him now for third. So we move to the inside of Briscoe. And off the exit of turn 4, we're going to clear him. So we just followed him right on through, and now looking back to the outside of Earnhardt again, this time for second instead of third into turn 1. Trying to pinch him down off the entrance of the corner. Not giving him a lot of room, but man, what a battle right here between the 18 and the 20. Kyle Busch Motorsports in the 18 and the 20 car of Joe Gibbs Racing. Caution will fly for the 3rd time tonight. So as we get our 3rd caution of the race, we'll have to see how we're going to go from here. Cole Custer will lead us back to the green flag here. We will restart in second on the outside once again. And the green flag will be back in the air. We were battling with Jeffrey Earnhardt there right before the caution. We're going to try to get a heck of a restart now on the top side all by ourselves. Entering into turn 1. We were a little bit better than what we were the last time as we stay side by side with Custer, trying to make sure he doesn't clear us off of turn 2, and no, he won't. Side by side for the lead still, down the backstretch, pinching him to the inside. Big side draft now and going into turn 3. A little bit of a bobble. It's going to cost us some time. Can Custer clear us now off of turn 4? No, he can't. Bell still there at the line. Custer leads the lap by inches. Bell still fighting on the top side of the racetrack into turn 1. Still nose to nose. Down the back straightaway. Bell clears. Big block now on Custer. Here comes Earnhardt from behind. Jeffrey Earnhardt. He pulls along the outside of Custer now into turn 3. And they're side by side still for second off of turn 4. Bell will lead the lap, and for the second time today, Christopher Bell is in the lead here at Charlotte. What a race. Those of you that subscribe, you subscribe to the correct channel. I mean, this has been some great racing all throughout here. There's 16 drivers currently on the lead lap in this one, despite the fact we have had 3 cautions in the first half of the race. Not even through the second stage yet either. Didn't really check to see if any under that caution. Jeffrey Earnhardt is just now cleared Cole Custer for second. And we'll see if he can maybe get a run on us once again. A little loose there into turn 1, but staying in the gas. Well, obviously try not to overcorrect it in the middle of the corner. Don't want that thing to snap loose on us. It's 25 laps to go. Oh, getting a little tight. Had to get out of the gas on the exit of 4 there. Otherwise, we were going to eat the outside wall. We didn't want that. Although it cost us a little bit of time, at least we keep the car clean. It's kind of funny looking down the back straightaway with that big Jumbotron on the back stretch there. Just basically it's the same car camera as what we have here. I even noticed it when we were going through the alternating cameras. It was the same way too. Whatever our screen was showing, that's what it was showing. One thing it's not showing is like stuff like the rear view camera that you see on the top of the screen, the leaderboard and position, gauge and everything. But as far as the car itself, what position the car is in, camera wise, that's what it's showing. But we're doing great. I mean, I think we're off to just a very hot start in this one. We won the first stage, trying to do the same in stage 2. Hopefully we stay green the rest of the way. Not have to bunch the field back up again. Go to the in-car cam once again here. 21 laps to go currently. We're just past halfway through stage 2 now as well. So we're looking at the final stage being 110 laps. I'm not entirely sure how the pit stop sequence is going to work. Like to try to go 40, 45, and 45, but I just don't know if that's going to happen unless we get cautions falling our way. And we can't run 45, 45 is 90, so we might even, we're on the brink of possibly having to make it a 2-stop race in the final stage. We'll just have to see if that'll be the case. About to catch up to lap traffic here in a couple moments. We're loose there into turns 1 and 2. About a 7.5 second lead now on Jeffrey Earnhardt. Briscoe is up to 3rd, Custer back to 4th.
Still there.
cars we're currently passing on the racetrack right now are all going 2 laps down in this race. We're already 1 lap down, slightly into the wall off of turn 2. Hopefully we didn't hurt the car too much there. We got a little tight there off the exit of the corner.
You got room. You're clear.
17 laps left in the stage. We're about a quarter of a track lead right now on Jeffrey Earnhardt.
Still there.
Off the exit of the corner into the back bumper slightly on Timmy Hill there. We're fine, really no damage to the cars. We're trying to squeeze underneath the 99 of Tommy Joe Martins as well. We are able to clear him off of turn 4. This gets very tight very quickly here in this lap traffic. From the outside, man, Josh Balicki almost closed the door on us. I thought he was going to. I had to check up just a little bit.
Still there. Clear low.
13 laps left now in stage number 2. Right front tire again, should make it to the end. It'll be close again, but I don't see why it wouldn't make it.
You're all clear up top.
Really only needed 1 caution to kind of solidify the fact that we could make it under those 4 caution laps, and that will be the case here.
Careful, still there. All right, you're clear. You got room. You're clear.
Really had really long green flag runs in this race yet. Sure we will at some point. We're still early enough into going. Jeremy Clements is about to go a lap down, and that will leave only 13 drivers on the lead lap.
Careful, still there.
So indeed, he's a lap down. So 13 drivers currently on the lead lap here as we get into the back of Vinnie Miller now. More contact. Just trying to hold on to the car.
You got room. You're clear.
Justin Allgaier in 12th. Trying to in the wall slightly off of turn 4. We're going to be good. 10 laps to go now in stage number 2.
Down the bottom. All right.
To the inside of Allgaier. That's going to move us up to, well, it's going to keep us in the lead, but now only putting 11 drivers currently on the lead lap. Noah Gregson now is about to go a lap down. Trying to drive to the outside of him. And we will. We'll get on by. 9 laps to go in stage number 2. We're done alternating through the cameras here for the rest of this race. It'd be nice if we can catch some more of these lap cars. And about 18, a little over an 18-second lead on Jeffrey Earnhardt. This amount of cars that we have on the lead lap here at the end of the stage, the better. Cindric and Chastain will go a lap down now. 8 drivers currently on the lead lap, and a lot more lap traffic to come in the next couple laps. See Brandon Jones up there. I know he's on the lead lap, just outside the top 5.
Careful, still there. You got room, you're clear.
There's BJ McLeod, he's in 8th, he'll go a lap down.
You're all clear on top there.
Yep, Brandon Jones, not too much further ahead of us. Jones is in 7th. He's a lap down now.
All right, you're clear then.
It's 24.5-second lead.
Wave 'em off.
Caution. So with 6 laps to go in stage number 2, we have our first yellow of the race. Or sorry, first yellow in a while here. We just had the longest green flag run, our 4th caution of the race. And that is going to set up a wild finish to this stage. Let me tell you. We're going to stay out of the pits here, keep the track position and hold on to the lead, but here we go. Everybody behind us will be on fresh tires. I'm scared I might have lost a spot on pit road, so here we go. Green flag in the air here at the end of stage number 2. Can we hold on to the guys on fresh tires behind us? We get a good jump on the restart. That's a good start. Can we make it 2 laps? The fight for a playoff point, 10 more points on the regular season on the line here in stage 2. Almost a half-second lead on Jeffrey Earnhardt here right out of the gate of things. Through turns 3 and 4, still trying to hold on. Can't miss a beat. White flag in the air off of turn 4. 1 lap to go for Christopher Bell. And here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt. He is coming. Will he have a chance to strike into turns 1 and 2? Not on our watch as we go down to the inside to block him off. Earnhardt going to be right there. Down the back straightaway. Looking low. Looking high. Bell blocking him off. Here we go on the outside of the track. Someone else is coming in now. Oh, we get tight now. Here it comes. Save through 1 at the corner of turn 4. Who's going to win? Back to the line. We get a push from behind. Ryan Sieg will win stage 2. On a photo finish as we got split right up the middle between Jeffrey Earnhardt and Ryan Sieg. Sieg beats Jeffrey Earnhardt back to the line by about a half a car. And that was a thrilling and exciting finish to the stage as we got robbed of a playoff point there. And now we're going to pit this time. My goodness. So we got more great racing action here to come for a little over the second half of this race as we're about to go back to green once again this time. The green flag will be back in the air here at Charlotte. We'll restart in the 7th position. So we quickly are going to make it 3 wide. Right there, passing a couple cars, still taking it 3 wide, now into turns 1 and 2. Great run to the inside of the track. Big side draft off of 39 of Sieg, and coming off of turn 2, Christopher Bell is quickly going to get into the lead. Well, that was crazy, and it was quick. We get to see if anybody else will try to give us a shot here. Give us a run for our money here in the next couple laps. We only got 2 lap pressure tires on everybody, so I don't think that's going to really matter too much. But now that we have the clean air as well, we'll just have to see. how loose this car is, but we're driving it loose as fast when you can hang on to it. Not killing too much of your time with how sideways you are. And I thought we had the stage one about half a lap to go until they split us. We ran a little too deep into 3 and 4 trying to block on the inside. And Ryan Seek slipping by on the top side. That was just amazing. Pretty good job right now trying to hold our ground. 8 cars currently on the lead lap. Again, we've had 4 cautions in this race so far today, 2 in each of the first 2 stages. All right, and now 1 here in stage 3 as the caution will fly now for the 5th time here tonight. 5th caution of the race. And this will take us to 100 to go. Custer's going to pit, Annette's going to pit, Brandon Jones will pit. Ross Chastain got the free pass. 9 drivers now currently on the lead lap, and we'll see how this restart will go this time. We fly back in the air here at Charlotte. We'll control the pace here as we are the leader at the restart. 100 laps to go. Crust flags in the air. We're halfway home in this one. 2 drivers have DNF'd so far through the first half of the race, through the first 150 miles, but we'll see how this is going to go here to the finish. Briscoe Steve just behind us. We'll see how Brandon Jones, Cole Custer can work through this field here on 4 fresh tires. BJ McLeod also hit pit road. McLeod quickly up to 5th. Oh, and to the wall slightly in turns 3 and 4. It's going to cost us a little bit of time. Especially down the straightaway here. We get Briscoe and Annette going side by side for 2nd now behind us. What we want to see is a good battle for position for 2nd right behind us, allowing us to pull away more and more. And Annette did pass him there going into turn 3, so Michael Annette now back up into the 2nd spot. And that's still only 1 second back for right now. Had quite a mighty long winning streak here on NASCAR Heat 4 on the channel. Whether it's been in the Truck Series, Xfinity Series, or the one lone race we've had in the Cup Series on this season, because we won the Daytona 500 last Sunday. We will run our 2nd Cup race tomorrow morning, and it will be at Atlanta. Getting you geared up for the actual 2nd Cup race of the season that will be at Las Vegas tomorrow afternoon. Oh, slight contact again off of turn 2. Hasn't been a crisp running so far, but it's been alright. That was just a bad lap all the way around for the most part. Net hanging in there within a second and a half of the lead still. Plenty of time left in this race, and it's likely a two-stop race to the finish. From where we're at, we'll just have to see to make sure, but likely what we're looking at here. Going to see a ton of pit stops in that Cup race I'm going to do at Atlanta tomorrow. This racetrack when it comes to tire wear. Going to be running the steering wheel in that race, 500-mile event. Catch lap traffic here for the third time today. One more lap car just in front of us, and there'll be another lap or two before we catch the rest of the pack of lap traffic. So the gate's currently in 32nd. We're going to get around him to the inside into turns 3 and 4. Running along with Christopher Bell right now. This has just been a great race so far, let me tell you. Huge pack of lap traffic there, running 2 by 2 by 2. We'll probably catch him within the next few laps. Hopefully we get a little bit more spaced out by the time we get to him, but there's no guarantees here that it will likely be very, very tight. Either the outside or the middle of the corner. Guella not having a good run for RCR today, currently at 29th. Going to be a big, bold maneuver. Oh no, Smithley down to the inside as we kind of got into the back of him. Luckily it wasn't too hard there. Look at Ross Chastain kind of stuck in the traffic as we're on the brakes hard. So we got a little tight in the middle of the corner. Desperately trying to get around these guys as quick as possible. So with Chastain going a lap down, we now once again only have 8 drivers on the lead lap in this one. Chastain in the free pass position with about a 5-second lead on Annette, 5.5 on Custer back in 3rd. And Jones 4th, and Chase Briscoe currently in 5th.
Careful, still there. You're all clear up top. Bottom clear.
Three laps to go. Custer is gaining on Michael and Annette, and I don't think Annette's going to get through these lap cars as well as Custer, and that's probably why Custer's caught him quite a bit over these last few laps. Both about 10-second off the race lead right now, but again, Custer is there. 81 laps to go now in the race. It's a matter of time, it seems like.
Got one outside now. You're all clear up top there. You got room. You're clear. Still there. You're all clear up top
He's
there.
zipping around. Miller breaks in there. He's now 2 laps down in the 11th spot. Got a little over a half-track lead on Custer, who is now overtaken Annette for second. So they're about 16 seconds off the race lead. This car's just got some speed in it today. We'll see if we'll make our first green flag stop of the race at all here in this one. We are, seems we're probably about 20 to 25 laps away from pit stops. If we stay green, 78 laps to go right now in the race. We can run 54 laps on a full tank of fuel. So again, we're likely, it's just a matter of will it be a 2-stop race to the finish or a 3-stop race to the finish. And as of right now, I'm hoping for 2, but it's gonna be close.
All clear. All clear.
Xfinity Series season has been oh so competitive so far, though, let me tell you. Outside on BJ McLeod, who kind of comes up the track now, running the middle. So as we go 3 wide to the top of the track in the middle of 3 and 4, we're going to scave on by. Now only 7 drivers on the lead lap, and McLeod's the first driver 1 lap down ahead of his teammate of Ross Chastain. Look at the 3 wide group of cars now just up ahead. We're going to catch them here real soon. We're going to catch him going into turn 3. We got a huge head of steam. Oh, slight contact with Jeff Green now in the entrance of the corner. 4 wide off the exit of turn 4. Through the tri-oval, getting very tight, trying to get through the lap traffic. Jeffrey Earnhardt will now go a lap down in the race.
Car outside. Hold on. Clear high, bud.
4 drivers now on the lead lap as they battle through the lap traffic to be the first driver 1 lap down in case of a yellow.
All right, you're clear.
Themselves in a really good position here in this one.
All clear.
It's a lot of dicey moments here over the course of the race. Here just in front of us, it looks like. That car, Timmy Hill, was really trying to hold his own. Go down to the inside, a little loose there. Wow, quickly they caught Ross Chastain again. So Chastain in 9th, he is now 2 laps Briscoe in fourth, not too far ahead of us, as well as Brandon Jones, who is currently in the third spot, is just in front of us as well.
Got a car high now. You're clear all around there.
Briscoe will go a lap down.
You got room, you're clear there. You got room, you're clear there.
We'll put Brandon Jones a lap down. Yes, we will. On the outside, we have the straightaway speed, so 71 laps to go. 2 drivers currently on the lead lap in the race. Christopher Bell, and then second place is Cole Custer. Custer's about 26.5 seconds off the lead. So we still got at least a few more laps before we catch him. By far the fewest amount of cars that have been on the lead lap over the course of the race. Right front tire now down to 20%. Tire wear here with 70 to go. So yeah, it's likely going to be a 3 pit stop race to the finish if we stay caution free all the way to the end. So if everybody's got to pit twice and we have to pit 3 times, it could be that possibility that these guys still have a good shot to win this one.
Still there?
Caution. With 70 laps to go, we have our 6th caution of the race. So we're going to pit under yellow. 4 fresh tires will be coming. Cole Custer will actually win the race off of pit road on us. Free pass went to Brandon Jones. So 3 drivers now back on the lead lap here in this one. As we restart in second on the outside of Custer. We'll see who will get the advantage here on the restart. Green flag in the air once again. 66 laps to go at Charlotte. Cole Custer on the bottom, Bill on the top, slight contact was made. More contact.
Got a car low now.
It was costly for us especially, as it's going to allow Custer to get out in front here once again. Now through turns 3 and 4, Custer goes to the top side through 3 and 4 that time. We're on the bottom. Big push from behind coming out from Jeffrey Earnhardt. Gives us one heck of a push. And here we go to the outside again now through turns 1 and 2. Trying to get whatever sort of a run we can to the back bumper of the 00 of Custer. Kind of diamond the corner off that time. We're trying to stay in his draft. Custer really not going away. 64 laps to go as he is out in front. To the outside goes Christopher Bell. It's going to give us some straightaway speed now. Down the back. Once again. On Custer to the inside. He can't get down in front of us. Side by side for the lead into 3 and 4. We wash up the track, getting a little tight there. Custer's going to hold on to the lead. Great battle for the lead off the restart. Look at Custer go. Down to the inside here once again. I'm sure Jeffrey Earnhardt's going to want to piece at us here pretty soon as well. He's a lap down, trying to get his lap back under green if at all possible. Custer goes to the top side here, but we're going to run a little higher of a line. But here comes Jeffrey Earnhardt down to the bottom. Now we're side by side. We're side drafting off of each other, and that could be allowing Custer to get a run. Slight contact now with Earnhardt. That'll slow us down as well. Custer continues to drive off. second lead for Cole. Slight contact with the back of the 18 there. Kind of gave him a boost, but that's going to hurt our momentum once again. Chase Briscoe maybe run down Jeffrey Earnhardt for that 4th spot to get back on the lead lap. We get tight in the middle of the corner. That hurts our momentum once again here. Somehow able to stay in front of him, but now Steve and Briscoe side by side for 5th behind us. We're just over a second off the race lead. Tight again there off of turn 2. There goes Briscoe on by. Steve on the top as well. He'll get on by. Allgaier to the top.
All right, you're clear then. All good line, got one inside.
Really hurt this race car right now. 59 laps to go. Custer still has the clean air. He hasn't allowed anybody to get back on the lead lap, at least not yet.
Clear all around.
The exit of turn 2 to the inside of Briscoe for position. Not for position, rather, but pack position in a sense. Going to clear Briscoe off of turn 4. Still a second and a half behind Custer, who's led quite a few laps now consecutively. Jeffrey Earnhardt not going away as well. Earnhardt moves to the top when Custer went to the bottom there. We ran the top through 1 and 2. And slightly into the wall now through turns 3 and 4 once again. Again, hurting our own momentum as well. .55 laps to go. Jeffrey Earnhardt here these last few laps. We're going to get to his inside. We're going to get by him here and clear him off of turn 4, closing in on Cole Custer. Can we get to the lead before we hit pit road, as we will set a short pit, take a 2-tire stop this time, and then 4 tires the next time. We got 53 laps to go in the race right now. I think it's well worth the risk. We arguably now have a faster car this point in the run. We really close in now to the inside of Custer, into turns 3 and 4 again for the lead. We're going to hit pit road though right now. Off the apron of the track. Got to make sure we don't speed. We do not. Down to 45 onto pit road. So perfect getting onto pit road that time. So take a 2-tire pit stop right here. Repair any damage that we have. Get on our way. So hopefully we can at least stay on the lead lap, if not get back on the lead lap before caution is to come out. We want to be forced to have to take the free pass and restart at the rear of the field. So here we go, back onto the racetrack. We are currently 1 lap down in the 8th spot. So again, only 2 drivers on the lead lap once again. Now we're going to have 2 fresher tires than the rest of the field. And we're running these guys right back down once again.
Clear high, clear high.
Custer's led almost as many laps as I have in this 3rd stage now. We've led 3 different times in the race, but all for large periods of time when we've been out in front. We do have 1 more set of tires. We can take 4 fresh tires 1 more time. We cannot take 2 tires at all because we just did now. So next time we hit pit road, it will be for 4 fresh tires. Now we can make it on fuel to the end as of right now. We're 1 lap to the good, but again, I just don't think those tires will last all the way back to the finish, especially if we stay green here. So I thought it was worth short pitting there and maybe try to gain our track position back this way. I think we're going to have a top 10 spot locked in for sure. Cindric's 2 laps down to 10, so I don't see us falling that far behind. As we get into an accident, of course. Back up to 6th, racing for the 5th spot with BJ McLeod off of turn 2. Way down to the inside to get around him, and now we're up into the 5th spot once again. But we're not the first driver 1 lap down. We got to catch Jeffrey Earnhardt. Look at how tight this is. Sorry, not Earnhardt. We got to catch Briscoe. We're side by side now with Jeffrey Earnhardt into turn 1 for 4th. So Christopher Bell into 4th. Chase Briscoe now. He's struggling trying to get around the lap car as well. Can we catch him? To be the first driver 1 lap down on the racetrack.
Alright, you're clear there.
We have not led since 69 laps to go in the race. Even Custer won the race off the pit road. We're about to get our lap back. We're in the pre-pass position though as well.
Stay low. Alright, you're clear there. Car on the outside now. Alright, you're clear there.
.46 to go. Custer's just hoping we stay green to the end at this point. To the outside of him now to try and get our lap back. We're in the 3rd spot. Slightly off the wall there. He tries to side draft off of us. We're still on the outside now, into turns 3 and 4, but Custer will just choose to follow us. Banging in the corner off now, back down to the bottom for a crossover move, not going to work. So we're back on the lead lap. A little less than 14 seconds back from Brandon Jones in 2nd. Just like that, back on the lead lap here in the 3rd spot, so that gives Briscoe the free pass once again. It's a little over a second ahead of Michael Annette, who is now in 5th, and Jeffrey Earnhardt back to the 6th spot.
Car there on the outside.
took these time trial like lap times. Our way around the inside, outside, just to get around the lap cars. And try to cut back into this lead as much as possible. Get to about 35 to go. And even if we get a caution for when we take 4 fresh tires the next time, I think we'll be fine. We got 40 to go right now, so we're right on the edge of that. Now, even if the caution came out right now, I think the right front tire should last enough to get back to the end. Back to the finish, rather.
You're all clear on the top there. You got it, Luke. You're clear there. All right, you're clear there.
To go. About to catch Brandon Jones for second. About 21 seconds off the leader, Custer, but we're closing in now, looking to the inside. We're easily going to clear Jones before we get into turn 3, so Christopher Bell back into the second spot once again. Custer has led every lap since we've had 69 laps to go in the race. He's having a great run right now.
Clear all around there.
19 seconds is the advantage. Now a little less than that. Well, just got in the back of Jeff Green there. That's going to cost us some more time. Time is valuable at this essence of the race. Really hoping here before green flag pit stops to gain on these guys as much as possible. Gonna end up pitting the same time Custer does, so once I see Custer hit pit road, I'm gonna hit pit road right after him so we can be on equal tires to the finish. And that's why this moment here with 35 laps to go is so crucial. Oh no! Slightly loose there after the contact with Mike Harmon. And what a save to keep it straight and keep it on the racetrack by Christopher Bell as we did not overcorrect it. Oh my goodness, that was a very sketchy moment. And I did not think that was going to turn out well whatsoever. Just trying to hold and catch my breath now. Definitely was holding my breath in the middle of all that. Oh man, 3 wide right up the middle. Look at us go. Making the clean passes at that. Trying not to waste any more time with 32 to go. Getting a little nervous. We've gone really long into this green flag run now, and although we've had 5 cautions today, are we even going to get a 6th?
All right, you're clear then.
It's tough to say. Or sorry, we've had 6 cautions. Are we going to get a 7th? Because as of right now, it is just not looking like it's going to be that way.
Outside.
When will Custer pit? How long does he want to stay out there on older tires? At least right side tires, that is. Christopher Bell might have a shot. We know once we catch him, he's definitely going to pit.
Still there.
Maybe try to get that 1 lap advantage by pitting just a hair earlier. If we get close enough to him. Once we have the quick enough reaction time to get onto pit road here. And we could slide the tires next time we hit pit road. As long as we get it down without speeding, and the reason being is because we're going to take 4 fresh tires anyway, so.
You're all clear on the bottom end.
Here we go, 7.5 second lead now.
Got one peeking outside.
Fastest lap of the race is our fastest lap ever here in the Xfinity Series at Charlotte. 29.957. A 29-second lap time. That is bad fast here.
Car outside. Hold your line.
On a 1.5 track in an Xfinity car, that is for sure. That is really fast.
Alright, you're clear then.
Decent time for the cup cars, so. Here we go. Off of turn 2. Lead is just under 5 seconds now. We still got a lot more lap traffic just ahead of us here. Custer's got a lot of open air. That might help his chances of staying out of the pits as we're caught in the lap traffic right now. 3 wide off of turn 4 to the bottom of Austin Hill. That car just to the outside of us that we got around of Josh Williams. 4 seconds off the lead in turn 1. Christopher Bell is coming.
Outside.
Feeling more and more confident here with this one the closer we get to him. Custer not going to pit this time here. We're on the outside from 3 and 4. A lot of straightaway speed coming. 26 laps to go here at Charlotte. So at the latest, Custer's going to have to pit. The latest he can run is about 15 laps to go, and now no more lap cars in between me and Custer. Custer the top here, we run the middle. Giving a little more straightaway speed, but our fresher tires though might kind of match that. 2.5 lead at the line, 25 laps to go, and the caution will fly for the 7th time. As Custer had a 1.5 second lead at the time of the yellow. You can see there's a car on the apron of the racetrack down below. Must have hit the wall. And so here we go. We are setting up for a wild, and I mean wild, finish to the end of this race. Wild to say the least. 4 fresh tires coming our way. Chase Briscoe gets the free. Now, and how about Brandon Jones? Jones wins the race off of pit road.
Be smart out there.
He's going to restart from the lead. Green flag back in the air here at Charlotte to the finish of the race. Who will win? 22 laps to go. Who will get the job done? Custer restarting in third. Big side draft now as we got a little loose in the middle of the corner as well. Trying to stay to the right rear quarter panel now of the 19. Not going to happen that time. Down the back straightaway, Jones clears everybody of the race lead. Jones up to the top of the block. Right up the middle goes Bell. Custer on the bottom. We're 3 wide for the lead. Slight contact over turn 4. Michael Annette gets loose in front of the pack. He goes around. He crashes hard. Caution will fly with 21 to go. And we'll stack them and rack them once again. Man, slight contact was just enough to send him wide. They were already 3 wide as they wrecked behind us. We were stuck in the middle with nowhere to go. Can't really blame anybody there. I mean, we got tight. We couldn't hold our line. I mean, we were the cause of it, but it definitely wasn't on purpose. What happens when you're racing that tightly here? 3 wide again off the restart. Who's going to get the advantage? It looks like it's Bell going into turn 1, but now can we hold on? Only 18 laps to go off the restart. Custer and Jones still side by side off of turn 2. And Custer's going to clear him now down the back straightaway. And so here we go. Half second ahead, 17 laps left as we're back up to speed again. We have had 8 cautions in the race so far tonight. We run back to the top side of the track once again. Custer on the bottom, Bell on the top. Oh, and the wall slightly, and here comes Custer. Off of turn 4, that mistake is going to be enough to give Cole Custer the race lead, and can we run him back down? 16 to go. Back down to the bottom once again. A little loose, but we're staying in the gas. Custer ran the top side that time. I don't know, man. This is going to be interesting. Look at how close to the wall we got there. But that opens the door up just enough for Michael Annette to get to our inside. Brandon Jones kind of slipping back slightly. Chase Briscoe, though, he's not too far behind us. Maybe Briscoe could have a shot at the win. Still side by side with Annette, though. A big block down the end of the back straightaway now. Driving it hard, man.
Still there?
Annette back to the inside again, and he's going to clear us off of turn 4. We're going to move back to the inside of Michael Annette now. Crossover move on him going into turn 1. Contact. He's racing us hard, not giving us any leeway, especially after cutting his nose off, bringing out the last caution. We're going to clear him off of turn 2. But again, here we go. Back to the bottom again here through turns 3 and 4. Custer just trying to tick the laps away. Can he win this race at Charlotte tonight? 13 to go to decide it all. Custer back to the top side of the track once again. That's where we're going to go. Briscoe closes to our back bumper, but he can't quite get there. And we have the straightaway speed down the back and into 3 now. Custer's moved up to the top. He saw us go up there. He wanted to go up there and try to hold and protect. Keep going to the top. Briscoe might have a shot at us. Caution, though, will fly. And for the 9th time in the race, caution is going to come out. Brandon Jones is going to pit now. Jeffrey Earnhardt is already in the free pass spot. That's why he got the lead lap back under the last caution. And now the free pass will go to Michael Annette this time. So caution's beginning to breed caution. We've had 3 yellows in the last 20 laps of this race that we've run so far, and we will only have 9 laps to go on the restart. Custer on the bottom, Bell on the top. We'll stack them up again. Custer leads us to the green flag. Who will win here at Charlotte here tonight? Pretty even right out of the get-go. And still dead even into turns 1 and 2 off the restart, and here we go. Big side draft by Bell, pinching the 0-0 on the bottom, and Custer can't clear us yet. Here we go. Big side draft now, going into turns 3 and 4. On the top side, contact. Briscoe puts us in the wall. We stay green. And Brandon Jones to the bottom. 8 to go at the line. Brandon Jones is looking for the race lead here at Charlotte. Jones took 4 fresh tires under that last yellow. Does he have a shot to win the race now? Trying to get around Ryan C. We can't let Brandon Jones take the lead because it might be game over if he can. Side by side into turns 3 and 4. On the top side of the track, Custer trying to hold on. Jones couldn't clear him. They're still side by side for the lead. Jones did beat him back to the line, and we have 7 to go. What a finish to this race so far. Custer loses the lead finally. Bell right on his back bumper. Oh, contact now down the backstretch. Man, we got very loose too. Costing us even more time. We're going to have to make a dive bomb move here for second. Coming up soon to the inside of Custer with 6 laps to go. Jones moves to the top side of the track. Bell up to second. Can we get a move on? Who will win at Charlotte? Jones back to the bottom here. Bell on the top through 3 and 4. We try to run him down to keep the win streak alive here on NASCAR Heat 4. 5 laps to go. Jones goes to the top here trying to protect. He saw us go up there. We're on older tires. We're just trying to run fast laps at this point. Jones is getting away slightly. And with that clean air out in front, I don't know if we're going to catch him. 4 to go. Half-second lead. Staying content with the top side. It's going to give us a straightaway speed down the back. We're trying to get in his draft as much as possible. We did gain a 1/10 of a second through turns 1 and 2. Jones moves to the top side here. We're staying right up there as well. So that last lap, we gained a 1/10 of a second on Brandon Jones. 3 laps to go here at Charlotte. Jones again on the top side, just trying to protect. And again, through turns 1 and 2, we gain another 10. We're not going to catch lap traffic before the end of this. Will we stay green as well? Jones again on the top side, as is Bell. Through turns 3 and 4, we ran a little higher than he did. And at the stripe, 2 laps to go at Charlotte. Does Christopher Bell have a shot? But the caution will fly with 3 to go. And we're going to rack them up one more time. Our 10th caution of the race. And we have had 4 cautions now in the final 22 laps. And this one will be the one that will force overtime. Folks, if you're just joining us, you're going to be in for a wild finish here. It felt like we were catching Jones the last couple laps slightly, but now he's going to have the advantage on the restart. On the bottom, we're going to be on the top. And this is going to be a fun finish. This could be one of the better finishes we have had all season. Talladega was a fun one. This has been a fun one as well. Can we match that? Green flag back in the air here at Charlotte. 2 laps to go at the line. We are in overtime. Can we get back to the white flag? Jones sliding back. 3 wide for the lead now. Jones back through the middle. Jeffrey Earnhardt. Earnhardt to the lead through turns 1 and 2 on the bottom of the track. How did he do that? We fight back. Side draft now. It looked like it was just going to be me and Jones now for the lead. Home from turn 4 at the line, side by side. Bell clears Earnhardt. 1 to go. Unbelievable move. Brandon Jones being blocked now by Jeffrey Earnhardt from behind. Jones has the freshest tires. I did not think Earnhardt was going to make that move down to the bottom. Through 3 and 4 for the final time now. Jones goes to the top of Earnhardt, but off of 4. Christopher Bell is going to steal the win at Charlotte. as we keep this streak alive. Unbelievable finish here in this one. So we win both races of the doubleheader here today as well. What a great race. And an epic finish. What a burnout too, but man, what a finish to this one. We won the first stage. I mean, even the stage 2 finish was pretty amazing too. This is well worth one to go back and watch again. My goodness, Christopher Bell gets the win. 96 minutes total time in this race. That's an hour and 36 minutes. Jeffrey Earnhardt even stole second place for that matter. Brandon Jones finished third. Ryan Sieg, who won stage 2, finished 7th. Last driver on the lead lap. 7 cars finished on the lead lap in this race today. Wow. Well, what a race. 7th win of the year. So we add on to our regular season lead. Now over a 100-point lead on Chase Briscoe. That's going to be all here for this one. For more NASCAR daily content, hit the subscribe button. And for more, or I should say, if you enjoyed this video, the commentary, the race in general, even the finish, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in the next video. Got predictions for the Vegas Cup race tomorrow coming up tonight, and then the live stream of our NASCAR Heat 4 race in the morning. Post-race analysis of the Vegas race later tomorrow night. See you guys for all that action. Catch you next time.